And we are back again with part 3 of how do I close more sales. We covered in the first
Hold on, though, before we get to the answer. We want to know where you're tuning in from. Put it in the chat. Let us know you're watching live. Put LIVE. Or if you're watching this in replay, put replay. REPLAY.
There you go. Just in case you didn't know how to spell it, now you do.
Well, they know how.
I know.
But scientifically shows if you spell stuff out, people are more likely to do it.
That's a good, clear call to action. So on the first day, we talked about closing more sales and how people, your clients some potential clients will sometimes get on in a call with you and you'll make the invitation or the offer to them. And then they'll say, I just need to think about it. So in part the first, if you haven't seen it, go back and check out how we told you to overcome the, well, let me think about it trap. Yeah. The next one in part 2, again, if you haven't seen it, go back and check it out. We talked about price. When people object to your price and they say, oh, most coaches, most people who are making an offer will roll over like a little puppy asking for a belly rub and say, okay, no problem. Why don't you just, I guess it's too expensive for you. Nah. Or worse, they'll discount.
Don't discount. Instead, watch episode number 2 of this series.
Now, here we are on episode number 3 of this series, and it is all about the one non-renewable resource that we have in life, and that is time.
Oh, I was going to guess my Louboutin shoes, but I hear what you're saying. So... time. Yes. And we're so used to in our culture saying things like, I'm too busy. This is a busy season. And we use it as an excuse. But like, if your best friend said, I'm going to get an Academy Award on Saturday, wouldn't you clear your schedule?
Yes.
Yes. Of course you would.
Yeah.
But how often do you clear your schedule for the things you hope and dream about? How often does your prospect do that? So just letting somebody off the hook by saying they're too busy is not a valid excuse, because we always make time for the things that are important. Instead, you're going to say something like, I totally get it. I know that you're really busy. You're a high achiever. You have a very complicated job. You have a busy family. You'll know all these things because you're talking to the prospect. Yeah. But let me ask you a question. How much time is it taking for you to try to do this on your own? How much time is it taking with the trial and errors you've had? What if you could have the fastest way possible to get this done? What if you could have us holding your hand every step of the way or doing it for you, right? That speeds things up. Or maybe they're going to tell you that it's a busy season, like they're about to get married or go to their child's wedding or travel or move or publish a book or any of the things that happen in life. We've heard them all because busy people are high achievers and we have them in our world. Say, okay, I'm not going to ask you to do any more work. This isn't going to pile any more work. What we're going to have you do is shift out the things you're doing right now that aren't working and replace them with things that are, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then you begin to cut out that time wasted so that then the person has time to invest in the thing that they want to do. Another thing is just like a sort of a busyness and like, well, you know, I've got all these things coming up and you know, these weddings. And one thing you can say to them is like, well, look, this is a very clear system, a process. If you only have a little bit of time, then you want to maximize the time that you do have. So instead of doing it the slow way, by trying to put all the pieces together by yourself, Googling this, missing time with your family, missing time with your friends, why don't you follow the system and the process that we have inside of our offer? That's why we do it. And look, everybody needs accountability, especially in a busy season. It's so easy to get distracted by things. We've got a great group of people that will, from time to time, hold your feet to the fire if necessary and keep you on the right track so you can go further faster.
Yeah. And the final one is about creating urgency around their decision, because you can get to a conversation. Did you ever get a lot of things done right before you go on vacation? Right before you take time off at work to get a bunch of things done? That's because those items just became urgent. We will create that same urgency for you around solving, insert whatever problem you solve for your client. That way, I'm going to give you an urgent call to action right now. When you enroll with us before, give them a deadline. It could be on this call in the next 24 hours, in the next 7 days. I'm going to give you a bonus to incentivize you to actually solve this problem once and for all. So you stop having another Friday hit where you think another week has gone by and I haven't solved this problem. So you're giving them an incentive to move forward while also agitating the pain from them not having done it.
Yeah, because the truth is that everybody has the same amount of time.
That's right.
The same 24 hours. And it's all about how you utilize that time. And it's all about how you frame how to utilize that time for your prospect.
That's right. All right. Well, we'll see you again tomorrow for another Q&A.
Woo!